Oh, hello. You're back once again. You're joining the masses watching the final season, that's out at least, of Haikyuu. So, season 4, going into the nationals, the upper echelons, with some teams that we've seen before, at least what the OVAs were giving away. Plenty new characters to meet, I'm sure. But new characters also comes with new challenges. Something that our team is probably going to have to go up against, grow, get stronger, and overcome. Are they going to make it? We're going to need to see. If you remember the end of Season 3, Kageyama has been singled out. How's that going to go down? What's he going to make of it? How are certain others going to handle it? Let's continue on. Watch some more Haikyuu. Starting off strong, have him eating. He's only on second breakfast. With as much energy that he needs for all the volleyball, be on the 4th or 5th by now. And I'm actually getting the recognition from the school, from everyone really. And with everyone listening in and seeing her up there shouting at him, well, calling out to him rather than shouting, but they get on so well. Pause. Starting off the opening by picking himself up. Is that how things are going to go? And with the journey to the top being exactly what I would wanted to see. Some new characters being kind of shown off there. And old ones. I think no matter what the final outcome is, I said this in the previous season as well, but the third years can hold their heads high of getting their school to this point. They've pulled it back from a club which knew no victory. It's now getting on this stage. Excuse me. Is that an admirer or an interview? What? Ah, I see. Well, there's no getting out of it now. Whatever statistics they need to gather, is he going to be depressed? Oh, wow. Such a growth spurt. Damn you, Yamaguchi! 0.9. You beat him! No matter what it is, as long as there's small victories. Emphasis on the small. Here to ruin their day. Holy fuck. Is that a necessary order? I do like the slight. It's not a catch up of all the characters, but at least going through and showing them in their normal day beforehand, before any kind of volleyball or anything. And then regaling us of the measurements that were taken right at the end. Good jump. If you get it right. And we've seen how this goes. And then only slightly falling behind. I wonder why. His boat is an entire thing and being the one to surpass expectations. Especially when it comes to his height and jumping. They're all gonna work harder now. Can't be outdone by him. True. So the higher he can go. It's not about him getting to the ball to him, so sky's the limit, really. I like how it is also building on what we saw before. A opportunity that you can't pass up. Been scouted to that degree. How are you going to pull back the victory here? I mean, just getting the call, though, is one thing. He is setting up quite the future for himself. Mm-hmm. Did you know you? You're practicing handstands on his back. It's not really up for discussion, is it? Hmm. What about you? You just got to do better and turn some heads in the future. I'm sure he will do exactly as you wish. They are. They've got quite a few talented individuals. Do they get the time to show themselves, show their skills? Yeah, especially if they're representing them on the grand stage. And I'm liking some of the faces that are being expressed and pulled. Hmm. Understandable. I mean, being left out once again. How much is he seething? Is there any good news for him? You need to break it to him now, otherwise he's not going to last. Yeah, there's no getting out of it. They'll drag you kicking and screaming. You better catch up. I mean, if getting a little getting a little distraught to the fact that his actions are going unnoticed. Always out there being the rival and trying his best. But considering where he came from and had such a disadvantage to others, I just hope he doesn't push himself too hard in order to not be left behind. You just a written note like that, and that's the instructions on where to go. Oh, oh dear. Can maybe type it out next time so you don't get lost. Find someone to ask. He's in. Has he gone to visit them, or is this just a flash over there while Hinata's doing his own thing? I like it. He's never going to give up, is he? As long as he doesn't talk to you. Why is he? Huh? Just sneak in. He took that one personally. So, good idea. He wanted to be here. Hmm. I mean, there is specific call for it. The look of just disbelief, and yet, yep, that makes sense. I don't know all their faces. Is he going into teacher mode? Something you don't want to. And he is not going to let up on that because he's seen what opponents are out there. He's got the drive to do it and to break in like this. Even if they tell him no, is that going to get him to back out? Just another ball boy. Well, if the coach himself steps in and says he can stay at least for a little bit. I mean, he did see something in him. He did see something in him when they were battling it out. Also, I don't like how the colours of this guy's jersey and everything is for the football team for my city. Well, so maybe if he wasn't wearing his jacket, it would have went better for him. If he's got the guts to turn up here and try it, considering what he did and the moves that he had before. They'd be burning with anticipation to train with him, play off against him again. He goes for... Yep. As long as they fall into those categories. Unfortunately, being the outlier... He is a... They come as a set. Kageyama can work with a lot of people, and he's doing a lot better at actually managing to pass it to those that can actually receive it now, rather than be at his pace. It will be a big wake-up call. And hopefully, if he can work past it, not rely on him so much and get any and all given to him. A 6-second delay. So after it happened, look up, see what went on. If anything went wrong, what you could do better. Considering these are the kind of the best and the up and comings for that Japan has. What about the rest of the world? What are the stories out there that are going on in tandem with all of this? That is some fluffy looking hair. He's got emotion. Okay. Composure, lad. The fact that there is no off button, there's no sense of withdrawal, him giving up. It could be positive and negative, I suppose. Starting off with the manager. Managers. From where it all started off not being able to even serve or receive, to now sneaking off into some proper training with the Shivitoraza, something like that. And Kageyama being called off for the best of the best. How many have been left out that could have done so well? Like, their lives could have been different if they just snuck into places. Now, I did wonder what Hinata would be doing, considering when Season 3 ended off with him being well, left out, falling behind Kageyama even more, and after Tsukishima was like, oh, he's invited as well. He's not going to take that lying down. If anyone has that kind of attitude, that kind of chutzpah, they've got a goal, they'll do anything they can to reach it, no matter how outlandish, how out of place they might seem. Won't work everywhere. Some places will be rather more strict on vetting procedures and who's allowed in. They're just going over to another school to train and play. You might get away with it. But one thing that was kind of mentioned to me was a slight change of art style. Honestly, I think if it wasn't out said, I might not have even noticed. How much little attention am I paying to the... But, I don't mind. Personally, I think it's quite good, especially since we're getting some pretty good reaction shots from the characters. You can see just where some of them are, where their minds and some of their outlooks are. Realizing that some of them are doing so well they can go ever higher. This team has potential. I hope Kageyama actually gets on well there at the little training camp. It's going to be tough trying to stand out in that kind of situation. It's gone far past just play some matches of volleyball. Far past than just try to make the school's name a little better. Now their own personal futures are at stake. Where could we all be if we all carry on with our dreams, carry on with things that we are good at? Would we be content of just being good? Well, not great. Maybe I should have continued archery. But for a first episode, sure, it's not trying to reintroduce characters to you, but this is season 4. Why would you start here if you didn't know who the characters were already? There'd be some questions, but picking up straight away, getting a bit more of their interactions, their rivalries, their little idiosyncrasies and fights amongst themselves. Ooh, I've grown a full half a centimetre. But that is the first episode of season 4, as I've said, so hopefully you enjoyed it. I for sure as hell did. Let me know down below, leave a like and a comment on the video, consider subscribing. But for now, I think I'm going to see who I can go annoy. Don't think there's any places I can really sneak into, but we'll see. See you in the next one. I wonder how many people in my life have just looked at me and thought, pretend I don't know him. He's not with me. Maybe I shouldn't dwell on that thought.